So 4 p.m. in Poland, and ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Unicorn Pitches in Poland online event. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Eugene Bramanenko. It's a pleasure for me to be here, the MC today, and I want to thank for this opportunity for the co-host of the event, the Startup Technologies company. It has been systematically working in the field of startup development for 12 years, as much as the blockchain and Bitcoin have existed in our reality. The company holds key startup conferences such as Minsk FinTech Conference, Startup of the Year and Startup Weekend, Invest Weekend Business Forums, International Startup Battles. Startup Technologies also develops custom software, and please give a warm applause to Alexei Shablowski, the CEO of Startup Technologies. Alexei, we are greetings you and giving you great thanks for joining us, for inviting us, for organizing this event. The Startup Technology Center is hosting this event in partnership with the Startup Network, startup.network. It is the fastest growing global ecosystem and the biggest VC community. It has an access to more than 20,000 startups all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please give you a warm welcome to Julia Andreevska, the representative of the Startup.network. She will say a couple of words for us. Julia, please.
Thank you so much. My name is Julia, and I'm event manager of Startup Network. I'm very happy to see everybody here. You are very welcome to attend our events because we have a series of unicorn battles every quarter, and we have the grand final the next month on the 13th of May. So everybody is very welcome to attend this event as a guest, and I wish you good luck to all startups today. Also, a few words about our ecosystem. We are a smart ecosystem that consists of various software solutions and internet platforms that unites startups, investors, business angels, experts, and professional scouts, and also high-level managers in a single business space. We have in our community Network VC Fund is our seed fund, Sci-Fi Acceleration Program, Unicorn Events, VC House, Network Investments, and Silicon Valley Syndicate Fund. So as I have mentioned, the Startup Network community is very big and is open for new opportunities for you. So everybody is very welcome. Thank you for your time, for joining us today, and I wish you good luck really for everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Julia. Thank you for what the Startup.network have been doing for developing the startup ecosystem all these years. Our event is also supported by StartupWeekend.by, by Happy Farm Business Accelerator, by MIT Enterprise Forum SCEE, by Poland Hub, and a couple other partners. The list is on the web page of the event. Ladies and gentlemen, let me clarify what we're going to do in the next up to 50 minutes. We're here about to listen to the seven pitches of the startups who are already here. We have checked their presentations and they are ready to pitch and to answer the questions of our distinguished judges. They are the startups in the order of pitching. Just reminder: first, Rendero; second, CastPass; third, Woven Business; fourth, Biocam; fifth, MasterMatch; sixth, TensorFlight; and FixMix is the seventh, finishes the pitches. The time limit for every pitch is 3 minutes, not more. I'm checking carefully. And then not more than 3 minutes for questions from all our judges. So 6 minutes for every startup. I think that's pretty enough. And please, pitchers, don't ask for money directly. Please do it suggestively, because this video will be posted on the YouTube and they will ban us if they will find direct fundraising asking. I hear a lot of noise. Oh, I think I have fixed it. So, dear judges, every one of you has received his personal vault link, which looks like battle.startup.network with personal code. This link leads to the event webpage where you can find 7 pages of startup who are participating, and down below each other startup page you will see the digits from 1 till 5. So please use these digits to give your personal evaluation for every startup during their pitches. And in the end of the event, Julia Andrievska from Startup.network will announce the final results and the winner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce our distinguished judges personally. Dear judges, I want to ask every one of you shortly and up to 30 seconds, provide us your correct name and any useful information, who you are and what you do regarding startup ecosystem. And let's start with my friend, Effie Ben Artsy. Effie, please, you're welcome.
Hi, Evgeny. Hi, everyone.
Effie, say please your titles, who you are, what you do regarding startup.
Oh, okay. I've been working with different startups from different industries, from impact startups to fintech, for gaming, HR startups, and I work with startups in Africa, in the US, in Europe, in Israel. What else can I say? I'm also Chief Growth Officer of Not Anymore startup of Immersion in Poland. And I'm an Israeli and I live in Poland. And yeah, I just like helping startups grow.
Thank you very much, Effie. Pedro Holanica, please, your turn.
Hello, everyone. As you said it right, I'm Pedro Holanica. I'm actually based in Singapore right now, working for Arteria Ventures as a venture partner. We're focusing on the deep tech, medtech startups. We just launched a House of Deep Tech in Luxembourg, and we hiring for cohorts for May and July in Singapore, and I'm looking forward to your pitches. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. And please, sorry for the correct pronunciation, possibly, Gajo Vanka.
Hello. Gajo Vanka here from Belgrade. Nice to meet you all. Well, I'll try to be short. Generally, I'm also, my origin is in finance department. I was a business analyst. My job becomes quite boring. So I was interested in consulting work. I have communicated with a couple of professors through the years. And while I was building my career, I saw that there's opportunity working as a consultant. So generally, I understand my expertise, because it was the background in I could be a consultant. So I started working with the smaller companies, eventually building the build-up in Serbia. So I was in services through helping them to raise the finance, to raise the funds, helping them to achieve the growth, mentoring future C-level executives of potential startups. So it started really interesting in the last couple of years when Serbia was more aware. So aside of Serbia, I'm also present in the region of the ex-Yugoslav countries like Montenegro, Croatia, Slovenia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. So there's no grudge between the ex-partners, but in terms of business, we are helping each other as much as possible. So aside of my skill set in startup, I'm also very present and keen communicating with various bilateral Chamber of Commerce, business club alliances in order to see where is the opportunity, how we can raise awareness about building the economy from the scratch, because many post-communist countries, aside of being divided, their economic picture is not the best. So I think that there is a lot of place in this kind of ventures like your startup network provides to connect, to make a cluster of idea, and of course helping through the process from the scratch of building a startup to a successful company. So aside of that, I've just given a couple of hints what I'm currently doing. I'm a chief financial officer of a group of companies in a fashion industry in Serbia. The company started as a startup 3 years ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't part of that startup at the moment. But last year, I really helped to increase the capacity. We bought a couple additional factories in order to move to to transit to next level of producing. So we're an export-oriented company. Aside of that, I'm also really keen about learning things on machine learning, application, and artificial intelligence. So one of my consulting associates who lives in London decided to move on entrepreneurial side to develop her own business, and she was like 20 years in portfolio management and investment banking industry. So we decided to make a breach on investment funding. Like we were developing what all the investment funds provide, like you're paying a lot of attention to many advisors, to many clients, and you're paying the fee to them. However, we made an app who would cut this expense and would favorably advise investor consider using the artificial intelligence in our trading strategies. So far, we made it to past the stage of MVP. Now we're communicating with a couple of angel investors in order to increase our money and, of course, receiving other benefits of improving our application. So that would be it for the moment. And for the people who are here in the startup, I would wish all the best and let the best win. So greetings from Belgrade once more.
Thank you very much. Please.
You're welcome.
Be sure, the judges. I want to ask Nikolai Manolov, please, Nikolai.
Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Nikolai Menlov. I'm from Russia originally. I'm a Russian rocket scientist. I've been living in the United States for like 15 years now, even more, since 2005. I've been to 47 states in my life, and I've been running development teams for more than 10 years. For the last 4 years, I worked for a company called Zora.ai, and I'm actually chairman of the board. We do artificial intelligence for mass hiring, working with companies like Amazon, Cisco, and many other huge corporations in the world. And yeah, we raised $8.5 million to the date. So basically, I'm focused on the strategy of business development, this kind of products, and preparing to raise 30 more millions next year. Yeah, so if you want to ask how it's done, you can ask me. And for now, I just want to help pick the best startup of you guys and help ecosystem of startups to grow. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Nikolai. Thank you for your presentation. I want to ask to invite, announce yourself, Evgenia Konovalova. Please, Evgenia.
Hi, everyone. I'm a CEO and founder of AI Hub, and we organized 18 hackathons on AI in different industries like fintech, healthcare, and others. And right now I have 28,000 of data scientists in my database. And also I own a recruitment agency, and we cover a lot of different countries because we are fully remote, and my employees are living in United States, in England, in Russia, in Belarus, Ukraine, and other countries in Europe. And we have clients all over the world, in Canada, United States, to Cyprus, Europe. So I'm helping teams to make their market analytics, to grow a product, and to build a remote team. And also I have my personal, kind of personal, but it belongs to my company, analytics of AI startups. So I can share it with everyone here, and really appreciate that I'm here with all judges, and wishing luck to all the teams.
Thank you very much, Evgenia. And I want to ask Vadim Titov to announce for himself.
Hi, I'm Vadim Titov, CEO of Polish IT company Subsolution. I'm serial entrepreneur from Belarus. Alumni Polish government grants, Polish government startup program Poland Prize, and help Belarusian startup integrate to Polish ecosystems. Welcome.
Thank you, Vadim. Great news for all brave Belarusian entrepreneurs who've been doing their job and the not very simple situation. And Valery Kvalov, please announce yourself.
Hey, hi guys. So actually I am serial entrepreneur, so I'm kind of mix of technical skill set and managerial skill set. So I have kind of extended experience in different cloud solutions like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure. I certified Google Azure and AWS cloud architect, and also second part of my life, I'm actually wearing your shoes, so I launched different startups with different success, and I know how it's difficult to grow the startup and what the way you have to proceed to gain the success from your level. And yeah, basically that's it.
Thank you very much, Valery, and thank you very much, all the distinguished judge and jury, for announcing yourself. And by the way, we have me, Eugene Romanenko. I'm also the judge member. I'm the blockchain technology promoter with in-depth knowledge of the Austrian economics and the trusted wallet ambassador. And we have Alexei Shablowski, the director of the Entrepreneurship Support Center, Startup Technologies in Belarus. He's the startup expert, and he has already been announced. And the final desire, dear participants, please do not leave our warm Zoom till the end of the event for hearing the final results, and don't turn off your cameras. We especially love your emotions and smiles. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for starting, and we are ready to teach. Dear teachers, please excuse me for possibly incorrect pronunciation of your names. That's not a big mistake. So start your pitch, please, with your name and name of your company. And I kindly invite the first pitcher is Piotr Homchuk from Rendero, cloud tool for creatives to work and collaborate remotely. Piotr, your 3 minutes have started.
Hi guys, I'm Piotr, and I'm here to tell you about Rendero, cloud workplace for filmmakers, graphic designers, and animators. But let me start with, some would say, unrelated topic. Here is John. John is a gardening enthusiast. And imagine now that John needs to dig something in his garden. Would you say that just to do that, John needs to buy a whole big excavator? Of course not. But what if I tell you that in this exact spot are many creative individuals? That there are people who, when they want to do something, they've got no other option but to buy specialized equipment? Those people are creatives in film, graphic design, and animation. To do only part of their job, they've got no other option but to buy powerful, specialized computers, software, and a lot of storage space. Even if part of the work they're gonna use it for usually takes them only around 10 weeks a year. I've experienced this problem on my own. I was one of those creatives. I did things such as primetime shows for Discovery Channel and Canal Plus. And during years of my work, I've noticed that this problem is common to every creative in this industry. Right now, this kind of creative individuals can either buy those powerful but stationary computers, or they can trade some of this power for mobility by buying those heavy laptops. And unfortunately, they can't perform their work comfortably on their personal devices. Those just lack the necessary power. But all of that changes with Rendero. Rendero is a cloud workplace that they can use instead of their traditional workstations. They can run all of their favorite programs and work on all of their projects remotely in our cloud infrastructure. Our solution provides them 4 key benefits: remote work, security, collaboration, and cost effectiveness. How do we do that? We give them our powerful cloud workstations, our secure cloud storage, and easy-to-use managing platform. Thanks to those, they get ease of remote work and collaboration, secure storage for their files and projects, and instant access to the highest possible computing power. And the best thing is that they can access it from any of their personal devices. They can access it from MacBook Air, from Windows Surface, from tablets, even from their phones. And all of this is done in pay-as-you-go model, so they pay only for what they use. But let's talk some numbers now. Total addressable market for this solution was estimated on $26 billion in 2021 and is expected to grow in the following years. So as you can see, there is a lot of potential here. We have launched a public beta version of our platform in October 2020, and since then we are growing with more than 40% of compound monthly growth rate in terms of customer acquisition and revenue, generating traffic mostly from the US, UK, and Germany. We are also looking for an additional investment to further expand and scale our project. Thank you, guys. I'm Piotr, and I was telling you about Trendero.
Thank you very much, Piotr. Excellent. Applause. So we have another 3 minutes for questions, and your judges, please. Don't forget to evaluate Piotr by your personal way of living. And 3 minutes for a question, please. Ask anything you want. Effie, maybe.
Yes, please. Piotr, who are your competitors in the market?
Our competitors are, let me just show you them. Oops. Yeah, so right now the market is still in a blue water stage, but there is an emerging competition. Our main competitor right now is Bebop Technology and Wagon.io. Those companies are trying to target creatives with their cloud solutions too.
Okay, but why you're different? Can you give me in one sentence?
Sure. Of course. We differentiate ourselves to Bebop Technology by creating our solution to be accessible also by the individuals, freelancers, students, as well as studios. Bebop Technology is strictly B2B in offer, and they need their customers to have their own setup of cloud solutions to use their platform. With Wagon.io, we differ in this manner that we allow our customers to work in a creative teams. Wagon.io is a solution focused strictly on individual, without any collaboration tools and storage solutions.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, dear judges and jury. Do you have any other questions for Piotr Homchuk from Trendero, the cloud tool for creatives to work and collaborate remotely? Very important tool.
Piotr, I do have a question. So what is like your best guess? How much time it will be required for different vendor like Adobe, for example, to create a pretty similar solution on their own? And
okay, it's a very good question. The thing is that Adobe, to fully explain the advantage or unique position that we have, you have to keep in mind that the creative industry use different tools for their work. So, for example, if you have a creative who did his editing in Adobe Premiere Pro, there's a strong chance that he's gonna use DaVinci Resolve for color grading or Pro Tools for his sound design, and those tools are provided by different vendors. So even if individual vendors such as Adobe would create their own solutions, probably there would be vendor locked, and it would go against the status or how the work in the creative industry is getting done.
Thank you very much. The time of Trendero is over. Applauses to Piotr Homchuk from Trendero, and please turn off your screen sharing. Sure. I am proudly welcoming the second participant. He's Adam Majewski, Quest Pass, money-less paywall combined with a new ad format. You judge and jury, please don't forget to evaluate the startups on the web page. Adam, your 3 minutes countdown has safely started. Give us your slides.
Excuse me, I've got some problems with.
Okay, we see your slide. We do see your slides. Please start.
You do, okay. Hello, we are QuestPass. We make people to pay attention. So, this is what a typical web page looks like. It has many ads. But those ads are getting less and less effective due to ad fraud, ad blocks, and the banner blindness effect. Because of that, ads are becoming also less profitable for publishers, and it's getting worse every year. An alternative, a paywall. But a paywall monetizes only up to 4% of the traffic. We've got a solution that works with the rest 96%. How? We have changed advertising to quest advertising. This is how it works. You read an article. After the first part of the story, you see the quest. The content below is locked. The quest consists of an ad, a question referring to the ad, and 3 buttons to choose from. If you don't watch the ad carefully, you probably won't choose the right answer, so you would need to wait for 5 seconds. Because of that, random choice does not pay off. So you've got familiar with the ad, now you can answer the question and enjoy free access to the rest of the article. No payments, no problems. What has changed for advertisers? Everything. Now they have 100% ad visibility. There is no banner blindness effect. There is no ad fraud. They have reached ad block users and they pay only for measurable effects. What has changed for publishers? To profit. Now advertisers know what they are paying for and they are ready to pay more for measurable effects. So publishers earn more, much more. What has changed for readers? There is no payment, no need for registration, just a few seconds of attention to reveal free access to valuable content. This is how the well-known advertising model looks like. Very low effectiveness, full profit. But when we change ad to quest, the magic happened. Click-through rate ratio rises about 60 times. Also, publishers' revenue rises firmly. Effectiveness of ad quests was confirmed in scientific studies run by SWPS University and IAB Poland, and by 80 brands in over 120 campaigns where more than 5 million correct answers were given.
15 seconds.
In QuestPass, we work with best industry experts, and our goal is to make ad quests as popular as AdWords today.
5 seconds.
We just released SaaS model for publishers, where we are getting ready to expand abroad. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Exactly 3 minutes. I'm personally excited. Thank you, Adam Majewski from QuestPass. Dear judges and jury, your turn for asking questions.
I got a question about your plan.
Who is ready to ask Adam?
Yeah. So why don't you go to the United States right away? Why do you want to expand the list of Europe?
Well, we have just signed, we were looking for product market fit in Poland because we know the market. We are from Polish market. But at the moment, we have just prepared SaaS model. Now, we have just released and we are ready to expand abroad. And I think the best market for us to start is German market because it's quite close. And we've got the same publishers working in Poland and in German market, like, for example, Axel Springer. But of course, there's not only Europe is the target. But the first step for next year, I think we should focus on Europe, or maybe I'm wrong, if you say so.
I do have a question for you, Adam. Have you measured attrition rate for the users?
Excuse me, I've got difficulties to hear you. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, sorry about it. Have you measured attrition rate for the users? Like the ratio of users who did not answer it and just close the browser?
Of course, but we've got the rate of it and the rate of people who click the quest with a not correct answer and do not click correct later. So they wanted to read the rest of the article, but they didn't because of the quest. It's about 1%. So the bounce rate, the lose because of quest, is only about 1%. And it was tested, for example, on Polish websites from Discovery, TVN Discovery, Polish television, and they have also websites. So this bounce rate due to ad quests was only about 1 to 2%. So it's not a real thing. And also the bounce rate doesn't mean they close the browser, because people don't do that. They can go back, and go back can mean, for example, they go to the main page, because we work only on articles. So even the bounce rate it doesn't mean people just close the browser. They just showed that they wanted to read because they click on the answer, the not correct answer, the bad answer, and they didn't click the right answer right away. And if you are asking about the percentage, how many percent of people who see the quest just solve it, it depends, of course, on the portal and the article, but it is about, let's say, 30%. And sometimes up to 50% average, because some articles has over 90% of conversion. I mean, quest showed, displayed, to answered.
Thank you very much, Adam Majewski from CastPass. Thank you, dear judges, for your questions. And now, startup ladies coming on the stage. I'm kindly invite Julia Lakatkova with your pitch. Julia, are you with us? Yes, you are with us. Are you ready? Yes, you are ready. Your time has started.
Hello, everyone. My name is Julia. I'm CEO of Open Business. I have been working in marketing research last 7 years, and I want to tell you a story. I have a friend, his name is Alex, and he's a CMO of local McDonald's branch. His business was going extremely well until one day across the road, KFC opened their own branch. For lots of companies, it would be a disaster. Imagine your main competitors open across the road and start to send marketing messages which can steal your clients. But not for Alex, because he knew exactly how much revenue KFC was generating and what day and what hours they have their highest number of the client, exactly average check of people who visit KFC and much more. Does Alex have a spy working for KFC? Not. He's a simple client of my company, Open Business. We provide competitor intelligence based on real consumer purchases. You ask me why and how? By partnering with the banks and accessing the anonymized transactional data. Means that we aggregate anonymized transactional data of cardholders, analyze it, and push directly to client side as a business analysis. We can help any businesses to check what their competitors are doing. My friend Alex can now design marketing campaign targeted at the weak points of their competitors and launch this campaign at the perfect time in order to increase his revenue. You should ask me, is it legal? Yes, it is legal, and we have legal approved in 6 countries where we were forced to launch our product since COVID started. Right now, we are operating in Belarus and have for data partners cover 20% of transactional data in the region. But we're extremely interested in Polish market because we are originally a Polish company and we have warm connection with the banks. We are oriented in global market of marketing research, and in Europe we are talking about market of more than 30 billions. In our initial markets, we have a couple of competitors operating in the United States, and we have undoubtable advantages because we are, we have paying customers and strong vision of our strategy. We have great team and looking for a bridge round. Let's discuss it in private talking.
Thank you very much, Julia. Sure, Carmen, no problem. We will fix it while asking questions. So, dear judges and jury, please don't forget to evaluate the Open Business, and you'll like to go personally. So we have 2.5 minutes for your questions. Please do not hesitate to ask Julia Lakatkova from Open Business about the values. Valerie, I see you have a question, please.
Yeah, so looks like I'm only one person who is like asking the questions. Julia, so my question is, have you evaluated the amount of time you have to spend to launch the Polish versus to try to launch on the widest area like United States or Canada or any other, like Germany, biggest countries? So probably it will be like beneficial for you to spend this time and efforts to launch your solution, and it looks like pretty interesting solution for largest markets, largest in Poland.
Yeah, it is a good question, and we know United States market very well, but unfortunately now, in case of lockdown, we are looking for smallest and nearest market. But yeah, you're right. United States market will be perfect, and it is our strategy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Your judge and jury. Do you have Effie, please?
Yulia, what is your main competitive advantage over your competitors?
Imagine that we provide our clients with data about competitive sales in real time. Our competitors have at least 1 month lag.
1 month.
And
why do you think it's important to have it in real time?
Sorry, please repeat.
Why do you think it's important to have it in real time?
Because we work with the market leaders in Belarus, and we know it. It is very important for their decision-making process. It is extremely important when company plan their growth or want to change something in the strategy, in the styles.
In real time. Okay.
Thank you, Effie. We've got 40. No, we haven't got more time for asking. So thank you very much, Julia Lakatkova.
Thank you.
And I'm kindly invite on the stage, on our online stage, the fourth participant. Julia, please turn on your slides. He's Lukasz Sharanin from Biochem, the capsule endoscopy supported by artificial intelligence. So Lukasz, your turn, please. Okay, your time has started. Go on.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm happy to be with you today. So I tell you about health problems which we are solving. Every 30 seconds, one person is diagnosed with bowel cancer. And over 30% of all cancers are related with digestive system diseases. And now the problem is even bigger because of the pandemic situation. There are fewer examinations accessible and the healthcare system is overloaded. What's more, gastrointestinal examination take a lot of time and money. It may last up to 12 hours and it costs up to 3,000 euro. Market needs a solution that is cheaper, so more patients have access to it. Moreover, the medical staff is overloaded, so examination time needs to be shorter. That's why we designed an endoscopy capsule that combines artificial intelligence software with highly advanced hardware that detects pathologies. How does it work? The patient just swallows the capsule. The capsule takes and analyzes images of the gastrointestinal tract automatically and in real time. Yes, there are other capsule and software platforms, but we are the only ones that have an AI for this type of examination. Thanks to Bluetooth implementation, it will be the first remote solution for home examination during pandemic. In the next 5 years, the capsule market will double, reaching 1.3 billion euro. We are the alternative for gastroscopy and colonoscopy, so we'll scale up from capsule market to all endoscopic examinations. Our main business model is licensing of technology to corporate partners from pharmaceutical, medical, and consumer electronic industries. Yet we are open to B2B sales and software subscriptions. We have already developed first version of our capsule endoscopy platform, which is currently in pre-clinical trials. We have also developed a desktop application with an AI backbone. Our AI model is already giving us promising results, which is up to 97% accuracy of neural network in detecting images with potential pathologies. What's more, thanks to our own developed AI algorithm, we can increase image resolution up to 4 times. Biochem team currently counts over 20 people composed of professors, engineers, as well as young talents from fields such as microelectronics, optics, machine learning, medicine, and business. We cooperate with 2 hospitals, which give us immediate feedback on our solution. On top of that, we cooperate with many medical, pharmaceutical, and IT companies. We are especially proud of cooperation with KTH from Stockholm. Currently, we are looking for €1 million investment for our clinical trials, medical certification, and manufacturing. Just to sum up, our capsule endoscopy examination is low invasive, fast, automatic, and we know patients will use our solution because it's safer, cheaper, and more comfortable for them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I especially love your pitch, Lucas. It's professional, super professional as a speaker. So, ladies and gentlemen, dear judges and jury, please don't forget to evaluate Biocam by your link with the person code on the website page and the time for your questions. 3 minutes, dear judge and jury, please.
I have one. Did you already started looking for the FDA approval, or it's not in your plans?
So we currently at our preclinical trials, so we are doing our proof of concept, so checking our solution on patients. Our next step will be medical certifications, which will be FDA and European CE.
Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's not your first round, right?
Sorry, could you repeat?
It's not your first round, because I heard
no, it will be our second round. Now we are we had already seed, so it will be our second round.
Okay, so that now it's for you're asking for the money for what purposes?
So we are asking money for preclinical trials, certification, and preparation for production.
I see. All right, thank you.
I have one small question about, have you already tested the interactions between digestive system?
Interactions,
probably I missed something.
Interactions between our capsule and digestive system?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We have the biocompatibility certificate for our capsule, so it has no interaction. I don't know if I asked you a question. Okay.
I have a few questions. Do you have a patent?
For now, we didn't patent anything yet, but yes, we are preparing patents.
I also noticed there's like 100 companies called Biocam all around you. It might be difficult to, brand it. You just want to think about that. So you don't have any revenue. You're still pre-revenue, right?
Yes, we are pre-revenue.
Where are you planning on setting the manufacturing?
It will be hybrid. So part of manufacturing process will be in China, and assembly will be here in Poland.
And you're not doing it yourself, right? I assume it's going to be outsourced.
Yes, mostly outsourced. We are R&D office, so yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. 30 seconds left. Do you have any other questions for Lucas? If you don't, I don't see a question. Okay, everything's okay. Everything is correct. Lucas running Biocam capsule endoscopy supported by AI. Thank you very much for participating, and please turn off your slides. And another startup lady is coming. She's Joanna Mosur, Master Match, and they help to get information through connections. Joanna, are you ready to pitch?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Your time has started, please.
Master Match helps you to get information through your connections. I've been working in the corporate world, and then I went into the business world, and I see a huge disconnection between business owners and what you are looking for and information that the specialists have. So it is no doubt that the millions of the people who follow the answers from the specialists, and platforms which have a matching features outperform others with the simple search engine. Also, there is daily one post on the Facebook groups to find the person who has some kind of the information. And our clients complain that actually it is impossible for them to identify people from their network who has the information that they're looking for. So we released a video and asked viewers what they think about the solution. 80% viewers said that they would register to find the person who can help them. 82% said that they would be a person to share the information. 5 big institutions raised a need for us to quickly find the person for whom they can have a business opportunity. Our prototype was tested with the 12 people, and they assessed it as a highly user-friendly, simple, and convenient. Landing page gathered for us 34 users, and conversion rate was 24%. We already have owners of the small companies, founders of the startups, CEOs from US, UK, Poland, Luxembourg, Singapore, and more. Mastermatch finds a person with the information you look for so that you can focus on the analysis and judgment of provided data. Here are the mockups of our prototype. We also have a business model canvas, and we combine the best features from the 3 top companies: business information from LinkedIn, community from Facebook, and matching from Uber. When we compare to others, we see that no one is even close to provide the features that we can. How we differ from others: you send a question to a verified community of people you otherwise wouldn't have access to. You can demand the research from them immediately, and you can build your own connections. In 1 year from out, we project that we would have 34,000 of the revenues, and in 6 years, that would be 100,000 of the profit. We need 500,000 for the share of our company, and we focus to grow the value of our company and to be sold to bigger competitors. Our team consists from the CEO, which is me, speaker, CTO, front-end developer, back-end developer, and sales and marketing specialist.
5 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joanna Mastermatch. And now this is a time for questions here, judge and jury. Please do not hesitate to ask Joanna for the details of the value Mastermatch brings to the world market. So, Effie.
Yes, please. Are you focusing on any specific professionals or every type?
When you ask about the field of the business, yes. No, we don't. But when you ask about client segments, it would be the owners of the small companies, managers, and specialists for the service.
All right.
Okay.
Can you go over your revenue forecast? I don't know if I heard it wrong, but you said year $600,000?
Yes. In 2027, we project 100,000 of a profit.
Okay. I mean, that's a slow growth. I don't know. I'm sorry, but you know, it's hard to invest a company that grows that slow.
Yeah, I agree with Peter. That should be much more.
You know, and you're on a platform, so you know, rule 40. Come on, you have to grow quadruple every year at least. And I don't know. You might want to consider your pricing or go to market then.
Sure, we were really conservative in terms of the projection because we set the growth rate of the users 3% monthly. But as you can see, we had the conversion rate of 24% for the first time when we released the platform to LinkedIn.
I'm just trying to give you advice. If you're looking for fundraising, those numbers will not be too convincing. I know conservative is nice, but you have to deliver results.
Thanks for advice.
Thank you very much, judge and jury. We have 1 minute left for questions. Please use this opportunity to ask this excellent startup lady, Joanna Mosser, for their values.
Connected to Peter's question, what channels do you see to achieve exponential growth for this platform to expand like a wildfire across the world? Because 3%, it's just too slow. What do you think you can do in order to grow faster?
Sure. So first of all, we thought about the campaign and the LinkedIn, which would be also the content video on the YouTube, and newsletter with the knowledge in the nutshot. So it would be the pieces of advice for the people.
Okay, 20 seconds left. I think we have no more questions? I think we do. So thank you very much, Joanna Mosser, Master Much. Get information for connection. Thank you for judges for your questions. Please give your evaluation on the web page from 1 till 5 mark on the web page. Unfortunately, we haven't got Albert Topolka from TensorFlow, but nevertheless, we are continuing. And the final participant, Fix Mix, and Mr. Lucas Shatkowski, and greetings for his teammate Tessa. She's already hearing and listening. So Lucas, your turn. Are you ready? Yes, you are. Your time has started. Please.
Oh. All right, cool stuff. So hi, my name is Lucas Shatkowski. I'm the CEO of FixMix. So if you look around your houses and apartments, you would probably find a lot of broken or semi-broken stuff like shoes needing new heels, bags needing new strap, or clothes desperately needing tailoring repairs. And actually, 83% of people would like to repair their broken personal items, but there's a catch: the current repair market offer. So the craftspeople, they have unfriendly hours and remote locations. The communication is always initiated by the user, by the client, and like the tech maturity is absolutely the lowest. It's a phone call or text message at the topmost, let's say, tech level. So let me give you the alternative. We fix the items you love, and you get rid of all the pain associated with the whole customer journey process. So in 3 easy steps, it works like this. We collect the broken items straight from your home or your office or any other place of your convenience, or you can push it into InPost Locker and ship it to us. Yeah, we repair it remotely and update you about the status, and we bring it back after a few days, shiny and ready for the second life. We offer it as a B2C web app for individual clients and as a B2B2C employee benefit for small corporates, for small companies, corporations, and co-working spaces as well. So what are the customer benefits? Well, there are some no-brainers like convenience. So you save time and hassle. It's a one-stop shop for repairs. The eco lifestyle, you reduce the carbon footprint, and we fit your schedule. Yeah, with our service. So actually, we tailor our service to you, not the other way around as it happens now. But there's another side of this platform. The craftspeople, they get the additional sales channel because they have absolutely like almost zero digital presence. So we fight for the digital inclusion for them, and they can concentrate on their craft when they transfer their marketing and sales processes straight to FixMix. Yeah, so where are we now? Actually, we launched our MVP last month, and now we're working on scaling up the sales and to build the automated marketplace and actually hit the break-even point, of course, with the help of funding. So we're looking for free tickets, first of all, to boost sales. The second thing is to automate the processes and craftspeople management, and the third one to reach the break-even point and to build a sustainable growth. So far, we service like 90 clients. We are present in 5 offices and co-working spaces, and we are present at 2 benefit and reseller platforms like Nice and Catalog Marzeń. The business model is actually you can pay per repair, so pay up front and we repair it. There could be a subscription model once you pay for monthly, and as a company you can be a promotion partner, so you can promote the service and participate in the cost. There are 3 people in terms. Thank you. So
thank you very much, Lucas Shatkowski here on FixMix, digital remote solution for repairing personal items. Dear judge and jury, please, your turn, your questions.
I think we met before in the Google for Startups, but currently, what is your average lead time for the supply chain?
Okay, so actually, the whole service is up to 1 week. Yeah, so once you get it, once you order, you actually can ship it right away if you use the InPost Locker. There's 24 hours if you're using DPD courier, and then it's actually like up to 5 days to repair it, and then 1 day maximum to ship it back. So it's 1 week usually.
And how many users currently in your service?
Yeah, so we service so far like 90 repairs or 90, let's say, baskets, because now we're not dealing only with individual repairs, but we can bundle them into bigger ones.
90, you said?
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, so first of all, it's kind of probably advice. So in marketplace, you have to find a place for insurance company, because so most likely there's a guy who will be able to pay you some commissions for the subscriptions, right? And the second question is, what is the target market for your solution?
Okay, so when it comes to insurance, like in the shipping phase, we already got it insured. Yeah, so for example, for impulse, depending on what's in the basket, we have two thresholds. It's like 250 zlotys and 1000 zlotys per order. When it comes to DPD courier, it's 1000 zloty by default. So when it comes to shipments, it's covered. When it comes to when it's repaired, so at the craftsperson, we're still talking with the insurance company. And when it comes to the target market, yeah, so actually the target market in Poland is estimated to be 1 billion euro annually. Yeah, for fashion and apparel. And if I remember correctly, it's like almost 32 billion euro in UK combined, yeah, annually.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. We've got 50 seconds left. Last question we have.
Can you tell a little more about your technical team? Because I didn't see any technical person on your team slide.
Well, so the technical person is me. So I have like 15 years of experience in IT. Yeah, I switched from being the software developer to be a product designer. So I'm combining those two words. Now the combination of our technology is the open source, integrated through REST API gateway with external vendors like Baselinker, Furgonetka, and so on. So like we've got it covered like in the MVP stage.
Thank you.
What's your margin?
Oh, Peter. Okay.
Yeah, so our margin varies from 10 to 15%. So but the more things you add to the basket, our margin significantly grows because we have the price calculated in a way that the fraction of a delivery is calculated in the service fee, and additional part is when you select the actually the courier. So the more things you add to the basket, our margin actually increases, but you pay the same for the delivery. So we actually promote people to order from various categories. Yeah, and at a certain point when we see that the margin is actually about like 25%, we have the shipment for free, which is around 300 zlotys.
You have any growth strategy? Which markets are you gonna? I think there was a question that you probably can answer. What's your target market?
Okay, so we first of all we're going city by city in Poland, yeah, because we need to both ensure the crafts base and the client base, yeah, and we have like circular economy in mind, so we want to have repairs as close to the client as possible. The next market that we're gonna hit is UK. We're gonna start with Bristol because of the concentration of the city and actually good crafts base there, and then we'll move to another cities. Probably London will be the third or the fourth one in the south. And then when it comes to another countries, probably it's going to be Germany because it's a second to UK. But we see another alternatives as well. For example, like Bulgaria, Romania. We see that these are potentially good markets because of the similar mindset as in Poland. So different motivators to use the service, not necessarily like being eco-minded, but actually to save money as well. So actually we see a lot of avenues, but our mindset is Poland and UK.
So I'm just asking because it's, I'm from Europe, but so this is a more of the European market thing than, if you go to US, the current model wouldn't work. Unless you focus on the high, restoration business. If somebody has a high value of things and they want a restoration, not have to look for somebody who can restore their, furniture or whatever. So that might work, but they're highly consumerism, so they just buy new things. They don't repair things. So
actually, I agree to disagree because there is like this success story of Cobbler Concierge, who's repairing shoes on a massive scale at the US right now. Yeah, so it was kind of an inspiration for us to think.
I live there, but anyway, okay.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We have successfully finished our pitch session and Q&A session. And now this is the time for final results. And before, please be convinced that you have successfully evaluated each of the participants on the web page of the event by a personal link and set for everyone the mark from 1 till 5. Please be convinced. And I kindly ask Julia Andrievska from Startup.network to finalize our today's event and to name the results and the winner. Julia, if you are ready.
Yeah, we need to wait for everybody to vote now. And I guess in a minute we will close the voting and we'll announce the winner of today's event. So please, dear experts, vote now.
It's not very easy to share a screen. Okay, do you see that? Yes. So Julia,
yes.
Please come in.
So
where's the mark of the winner is? And the winner is, who is the winner? You see that, the Biocam. Congratulations, and the warm round your line applauses to Biocam. Lucas, you have won. Okay, and the second place goes to Open Business, Yulia Lakatkova. That's great. And the third place is going to Piotr Renderow, our first speaker. So, ladies and gentlemen, Biocam, the first place, Open Business is the second, and the third is Renderow. These are the average marks of evaluations of our distinguished experts. Am I correct? Do you have anything to add, Yulia, for these results?
Yeah, my congratulations, Biocam, the first place, and we will put in touch after the event with everybody who gets the winner place. So be in touch with us and wait for our letter. My congratulations again. You're good job.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully come to the end of the unicorn pitches in Poland. Thank you very much, dear startups, participating judges, for the questions and evaluating, for joining us today. Thanks to Startup Technologies, Special Access Jablowski, and Startup.network, Julia Andreevska, for organizing what you've been doing for years to develop the world startup ecosystem. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for next events. My name is Eugene Romanenko. It was a pleasure to be with you today, BMC. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care. Bye. Bye.
Take care, guys.